Lake City for the Blazers and the Jazz. Here in Atlanta, Studio J, TNT NBA tip-off presented by Auto Trader Ernie Johnson. Shaq's here, Kenny's here, Charles is here. Day after Christmas was
Merry Christmas.
Was it a good
Happy
day
Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, all of the above.
Yes, happy holidays and
Holidays
a big umbrella. Yeah.
Spell Kwanzaa.
Kwannza.
Isn't there just one N?
I don't know.
We knew that.
Okay. Well, I told you. Hey, listen, hey man, quit asking me to spell stuff on national TV.
Spell Hanukkah.
Hanukkah?
Spell Hanukkah. You got no chance.
You got no chance of Hanukkah. Hey, can I?
2 A's at the end of Kwanzaa.
So it wasn't in the middle? 2 N's?
No, not two.
Okay, so can I do a demonstration?
A demonstration.
Yes.
I'd love to see it.
So the Pelicans are teaching Zion how to
Run and walk.
Okay.
How to what?
So walk and run.
Different.
What you mean?
Yeah.
So listen, Zion, this is how you walk. You put one foot in front of the other. That's how you walk.
He doesn't walk like that, though.
And how do you run?
Okay, I see.
Okay. Twinkle toes, I see you.
That's how you run. Hey, Zion.
Okay, Twinkle.
Get it?
Okay, twinkle toes.
Oh,
You always run like this?
I'm just showing Zion how he should run. They trying to teach him how to run.
But you know why?
They should have thought about that before they drafted him #1. If he didn't know how to walk and run.
What do you mean he don't know how to walk?
Well, he does. I didn't hear this until you just said it. I didn't know anything about it. But I always noticed that he has like a side shuffle. He's like slide shuffle as he walks.
Okay,
Kind of
hold on.
walks like this.
Hold on.
But
he's like a duck?
He's been the best athlete that we've seen.
Listen, that don't mean nothing.
Doing that.
I have a guy he's my best friend. He's knock needed.
Knock needed.
Knock needed. His knees touch.
Knock need.
Yeah, his knees touch.
So does
Runs
Kenny.
to that's him. That's my
that your
point.
best friend?
Yeah,
About to
yes,
go-
that's
okay.
Kenny.
Yeah.
His knees touch. He can run fine. He can play fine. I don't want to hear none of that they're talking about. Stop it.
And as a matter of
Look
fact,
at that. Look at that form right there.
I see. I didn't get my knees up high enough. That was my mistake.
and a bad start, and you're slower than him.
No, but it's interesting. It's interesting reading. I'm reading the article. The Pelicans are trying to teach Zion how to walk and run differently, and I'm trying to figure out what that means.
Well, I think from what just biomechanics will have less stress on your body. So he's just kind of like Shaq. You've done this because you've been a stunt person. If you fall a certain way, you're going to fall and you're going to take less stress off your body. Zion, they're saying he has a lot of stress on his body, but the other thing is he has a lot of weight.
It's
Yeah,
the,
but-
it's
but-
the kinetic change.
Yeah,
we're
but let
working
me
on.
tell you
but that's
something.
not
That's even more confusing.
Ernie, first of all, I'm not telling them how to do their business. I said the same thing about Greg Oden. You don't have to jump, and Zion does, and this is a thing he's going to resolve. You don't have to dunk with every ounce of energy in your body every single time. Greg Oden, I said this when he started getting hurt. I said, sometimes you can dunk it softly. Sometimes you can lay it in. When you watch Zion play going back to college, he jumps as hard as he possibly can every single time. You can't do that. It's like sometimes you just jump a little bit, and then sometimes when you're trying to make a point, you're all explosive. So all that other stuff is irrelevant to me.
So did anything jump out at you guys from the Christmas Day games?
Yes.
What was it? What was it?
Charles said the other day that the Clippers were a little bit better than the Lakers, and Kenny and I was a little bit reluctant to believe him, but I'm kind of starting to lean toward the Clippers because Kenny and I know that, when it comes to winning the championship, of course you're going to rely on your talent, and you're also going to rely on your others. Those others for the Clippers, man. Lou Williams, Montrezl Harrell.
I told y'all
the other
last
guys coming off the bench.
Big night for Patrick Beverly.
Yeah, Patrick
on the
Beverly getting all
defensive
those
end with the
rebounds.
game on the line. And
I watched all these games yesterday, and this everybody talking about this play. This wasn't. The Lakers had a 15-point lead.
Yeah.
You got a 15-point lead. You can't let them come back. It don't come down to this one play on instant replay. But I told you, the Clippers got a better team than the Lakers. But also, I was thinking about Kenny when I was watching the Warriors.
You think about me all weekend, weren't you?
he was thinking
Sure
about
was.
you and the way you run. You're thinking about him when you were watching the Warriors.
He sure was.
Because games like that let me know the Rockets are
Okay.
they're not contenders.
I got you.
Because
I thought about you when they
you're playing against
I did.
That's not true, Chuck.
Oh yeah.
No, they just played down to the level of their
Christmas
competition.
Day.
And Chuck, we all had those nights.
No.
Chuck, come on, Chuck. We
Jack.
all had those nights.
Jack, when you're playing on national television,
That's true.
When you're playing on national television and you got a much better team, you can't play like that.
Okay, but you never play down to the level of your competition.
Not in big games. Not in big games. First of all, no. I'm talking about big games. When everybody knows when you play on Monday Night Football, Christmas games, the game of the week, you know everybody's watching, and you want to send a message. Because everybody in the NBA is talking about the Lakers and the Clippers. If I was the Rockets, I would have came out there and just punched them in the faces. No, we're still here. Because Kenny loves the Rockets. And I was like, come on, man, you can't lose to the Warriors. They stink.
What game jumped out at you?
Oh, Lakers Clippers. I mean, and I said this on opening night, and everyone was like, oh, my God, how could you say this? I said, against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers, LeBron James isn't always the best athlete. Every other team he is. Because when he goes against Kawhi and he goes against, they're able to absorb things. Because I always felt when LeBron gets in trouble, he says, well, you know what? I'm going right through you. Or I'm going right by you. And for them, playing against Kawhi, playing against Paul George, but more Kawhi, he has to be more skilled that night. He's just got to go to all of his skills. Now, he can do that, but that is not what makes him special. The special part about LeBron is he can go through you, he can run by you, and he can go over you. And they don't allow, and especially with Kawhi on the floor, it doesn't allow him to do that. And he has to be a skilled player, which he can be all night. But that's a different LeBron than he has to be against anyone else. There's no other player in the whole world that makes him do that.
And I've said this before, Kawhi and Paul George can match up with LeBron. The key, how far the Lakers are going to go, is going to come down to Anthony Davis. And he is plays so much on the perimeter. When he has an advantage down low, where he got an advantage down low, and also he can force them to double team him, he doesn't take advantage of his situation. The Lakers are only going to go as far as when the Clippers, as far as Anthony Davis can take them, plain and simple.
Fourth straight loss for the Lakers, who still catch you up on what's been going on a 6-game night. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny's here, Chuck's here, and Shaq is here. And here are the highlights of the Dallas Mavericks and the San Antonio Spurs, a game that marked the return
I hate when y'all do that.
of Luka Doncic.
Just saw the game.
Missing
Thank you, Ernie.
4 games.
Shaq?
Somebody may just be tuning in, Shaq. You ever think about that?
No,
Could be.
Ernest.
Could be, man. Could be.
Oh,
This is a great move here. Seth Curry
Nice pass.
behind the back.
I like Porzingis was a lot more aggressive in the second half. I really want to see that going forward.
there's some music on that pass, Kenny.
Yeah, he starts laughing smiling as he's dunking.
I know, right?
Long range.
And then, what he does so well, the feed to Powell,
Chuck, how you like
arouse
this?
it.
Chuck, how you like this comparison me and Kenny was talking about? With the guy that played for Golden State, Marcelonis.
Sarunas
Marcelonis.
Oh, he's a better passer and rebounder too. Like, but Marcelonis could only go left.
52-47 at the half.
Yeah.
Oh, who he dunked for?
Little Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yeah,
Like Daryl Armstrong.
Sarunas could only go left, and he was like a bull in the China shot. This guy here does it all.
Doncic, 24, 10, and 8 on the night.
Wow.
And Tim Hardaway for 3. He
That's
had
pretty good.
17.
That's pretty good for being out of for a couple of weeks.
Rudy.
Rudy Gay had 18. And they were within 5. Porzingis for 3. Porzingis just 4 for 15 shooting on the night.
2-minute threes, earning 2-minute jumpers.
Oh,
DeLon Wright pull a little smitty and then
how about leave it?
throws it into the corner for Finney-Smith again. And it's a 102-98 win for the Mavs, who